Jolly Paradise Bakery was on one street, on the next Paradise Tailor's. The new Paradise Hotel was squeezed between a juice shop and a beauty salon. Paradise Biryani was alongside a chicken shop, while 2 streets over was a Paradise Medicals. And what to do with all this heaven? It came at you everywhere you walked, and yet I jumped at the ball of an auto rickshaws horn. I stumbled when grazed by a passing motor scooter. I leapt aside when long company-owned IT buses filled with workers going to call centers careened by. I stepped in shit on the road and usually arrived at work, my shirt damp with sweat, my heart beating fast as I made the 10-minute walk quickly, averting my eyes from the men who lined the street outside tea shops, drinking their morning coffees and laughing with each other. It seemed I could make a hell out of paradise. I lived with 2 other Americans in the bottom floor of a yellow house. We were less than 2 miles from the seashore, living below a Mrs. Prabha, a woman who we rarely saw in the daylight. Instead, she would make her inquiries of us through the bars and the mosquito netting of our windows before dawn. "Mark," she would call to my roommate in a half-whisper, half-hiss, "you have received a package. I will leave it on the steps." "Kate, Kate," her voice louder with every repetition, "Kate, the plumbers will be in today. Lock your things. I'll leave padlocks on the front steps." Our house was in a constant state of erosion. The plumbing backed up. Our outlets would shock us when we tried to plug in toasters, radios. The inverter refused to work when the power cut out, which was often.